Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP, and once again, this is the 1 hour chart. And you can see exactly what has happened over the course of the last 11 hours. We pumped all the way up to almost 55 cents just to come crashing right back down. And I'm going to tell you exactly why we're crashing down in today's video. But you know, I never wanted to put too much speculation and hype around the proper party. There was already people doing full videos around an IPO and full videos around settlement. I figured anytime they put a day on something, you can never expect anything major to happen that day, because I've seen that happen way too many times in crypto over the course of the last 5 years. Everybody always said, the 26th of this month is going to be huge for XRP. The 26th comes and goes, and guess what? Nothing happens. I think it's going to happen when everyone least expects it. So SHIB, XRP payments enabled by this partnership for top beauty retailer. In a new tweet, blockchain payment system FCF Pay announces that users of supported cryptocurrencies on its platform can now pay online at top beauty retailer Sephora. Holders of SHIB, XRP, and other supported cryptocurrencies can pay online for their beauty needs offered by Sephora. Now, we need to see this happening more and more. This will lead to mass adoption in the future. And just recently, I did a video on how you could buy a Honda vehicle using XRP. Well, now it looks like you could also buy a Mercedes as well. Your dream, Mercedes-Benz, now just a crypto payment away. Discover a new era of automotive excellence as crypto users are able to finance, lease, purchase a Mercedes-Benz USA vehicle through FCF Pay. And you're going to see GM, Ford, Dodge, they're all going to want to get on board with this as well, because there's already a lot of crypto investors out there. A lot of people hold crypto. Every single day, new investors are coming on board. They don't want to be left behind. They're going to want to get in on this as soon as possible. And again, when you could buy things using crypto, people will start taking notice. Before you know it, it'll be on the mainstream media news. Buy things with crypto. Then it'll turn into a trend. And before you know it, everybody will be using crypto in the future. HSBC has collaborated with FCF Pay to allow eligible clients to pay their mortgage bills and loans in various cryptocurrencies. But this is not HSBC's first crack at crypto. The financial institution made some of its first steps in the cryptocurrency industry in December of 2021, when it partnered with Wells Fargo to use a blockchain platform to settle Forex transactions. A few months later, it teamed up with the Sandbox to become the first global bank to enter the metaverse. According to the plan, HSBC vowed to purchase virtual real estate in the form of land. Thus, it could use it to connect and engage with sports, esports, and gaming enthusiasts. Despite those pro-crypto moves, HSBC has been rather critical of the industry in the past. In the spring of 2021, the CEO said the bank has no intention to adopt Bitcoin and offer it as an investment option to its customers. But now that HSBC knows what Ripple and XRP is, knows what XRP is capable of, most likely they will get deeper into crypto over time. FCF Pay, crypto bill payments, success and misconceptions. Now, there's a lot of talk going on all over X not to use FCF Pay. There's people out there saying that they're trying to get your crypto. They're trying to get you out of crypto by making you buy things with crypto. But they have a whole page on their website that you could go and read, because I don't want to bore you to death by reading through all of this. But they tell you the background. They also tell you how well the system's working, how the bill payment system works, and even that they're partnered with banks as well. But you know, this is what we need to happen at the same time. Because once you could start buying things with crypto, people will start warming up to crypto. They'll see it as an actual currency instead of just monopoly money. And over time, we're going to see other options to shop with crypto, I'm sure, because we're so early to crypto. We're watching everything get built from the ground up. So, just posted, flooding expected to delay Ripple SEC settlement announcement according to the XRP community. But again, this is all still speculation. But there has been flooding in New York. Maybe Ripple brought the liquidity. XRP. No, just kidding. But, you know, that's what I'm talking about. It all starts with one tweet, and it turns into something much bigger anymore. There's way too much hype around crypto. So XRP Army awaits Ripple victory party for clues on XRP futures, IPO, trillion-dollar partnership. But the way we got here was actually because of David Schwartz. Previously, a prominent XRP influencer highlighted 5 possibilities resulting from the party. They included settlement, IPO, XRP reaching $3.84, SEC chairman being shamed, and XRPP does jello shots with Brad. Schwartz said 2 of these events would come to pass. But was David just saying that just to say it? You know, it created more hype than anything. I mean, there was full videos, like I said, around IPO and settlement alone. But then Brad said this, and this is what tanked the price of XRP. XRP dumps 4% right after Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse's tweet. And as for any announcement that people are wondering about, tonight's event is just a celebration. But I will share my recent addition. And this is Brad's recent addition right there. He got a tattoo. But you know, like I always told you, we always have to wait for the facts to happen. That's why I don't like to jump to conclusions around many things on this channel. Because everybody hypes everything up just for views or whatever. I try to keep you grounded at the same time. Because, I don't want to get you amped up for something that never comes about. However, I do know XRP at some point is going to skyrocket in price based on its own utility. Take a listen to what Brad says here.
Not just the currency, also you're very involved in blockchain.
Absolutely. So Ripple sells a blockchain technology to banks and payment providers and other financial institutions to do real-time settlement between banks. So today, if Morgan wanted to send $10,000 to London right now, the fastest way for her to do that is to drive to Newark or JFK and fly it there. Our view is, in a world of the internet, you can stream video from the space station, you should be able to do real-time settlement between banks, and we sell technology to banks to do that.
And the banks are getting on board with this because they know there's a lot of paper pushing and also a lot of money attached to those settlements.
For sure. So we have over 100 banks working with Ripple today around the world. I think the vast majority of banks, like 99.9% of banks, actually are paying other banks, the global money center banks like JP Morgan or Citibank, to make those settlements. So a lot of the banks are very excited about democratizing how these global payments flow.
There's a belief that, you could transform the global payment system over time. Although then the alternative argument is you need a centralized. You can't have it decentralized, that it actually benefits from efficiencies. I would assume you come down in the latter.
Yeah, for sure. I think anytime you can do something without that central counterparty, you're going to reduce friction, which is measured by time, cost, speed. So by removing that central counterparty and going direct from point to point, you can skip going from the Bank of David to the Bank of Morgan to the Bank of Mike. You just go directly to the Bank of Mike.
So if the immediate opportunity is efficiencies in this area of the actual kind of nuts and bolts sort of plumbing of the financial system, how does that relate to the value of the Ripple tokens or of the Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies? They're taking on a separate life, it seems, from the future of adoption of this technology.
It's a great point, and I think one of the things we all have to remember is that the value of a token over the long term is really going to be derived by its utility. What problem is it solving? How big is that problem? How many customers do you have? There's no question there's a lot of hype in this system, and I don't actually think that's a good thing. For Ripple, we use this digital asset called XRP to settle liquidity needs between banks. So today, there's $27 trillion parked at different banks around the world so they can make payments between each other. Our view is you can use a digital asset like XRP to do that in real time. Because XRP has been so efficient, it settles a transaction about 3 seconds compared to Bitcoin.
So it just passes
1 hour.
through that currency for that period of time.
That's
So that video is an older video, but it's one of the best videos of Brad Garlinghouse talking about utility versus hype. And as utility takes over this market, the hype's going to disappear. We're going to start watching a cryptocurrency like XRP gradually climbing upward based on its own use case, rather than hyping it up all the time like we see happening right now. I know also like the next thing that I see pushing the price of XRP, I'm talking really pushing it upward, honestly, is when the Ripple SEC case finally comes to a finish. Like, it's no more. Like, whether that be through a judge giving Ripple the full-on win or a settlement at some point in the future, that could really, really push the price of XRP, because all of a sudden you'll have mass adoption coming from banks inside the United States as well. Right now, I think a lot of banks are reluctant to get involved with crypto because they're so worried about the narrative that Gary Gensler has been setting around crypto, as well as some politicians as well. But it looks like Ripple, since that video was made, a lot of big things have happened. A lot more partnerships happened with the banks. And look at what's going on with SBI. SBI Remittance, a money transfer service that utilizes the Ripple payment solution, has partnered with the 99-year-old Japanese credit union to make international transfers cheaper and faster by using XRP. Now, SBI is going huge on XRP, and not just RippleNet technology, but XRP, and that's how me and you get rich in the future. But again, back to the SEC, it looks like Coinbase CEO says Ripple and XRP win helps Coinbase's case as well. And it's nice to see Brian Armstrong actually recognize the fact that Ripple's out there fighting for all of crypto. And we're going to see that wrap up as well at some point. That could also be a good catalyst for all of crypto once the Coinbase SEC case comes to an end as well. Ripple shortlisted as potential partner for National Bank of Georgia CBDC Pilot 2. It's always been XRP in their plans because nothing even comes close. Best believe in XRP. And over time, we're going to see more and more announcements like this. And that's why I continue holding this cryptocurrency. And I'm going to continue holding it into the future because I want to see my XRP holdings reach their full potential. I want to see when XRP breaks $100, then $500, and then $1,000 at some point in the future. You know, that's why I always said I show you the chart at the beginning of the videos now, because I'm not here for those prices. But I want to show you how long we've been going sideways, how long it's been since we hit the last all-time high. And because I know XRP right now is primed for a massive run-up. And that's what I'm really waiting for. That's the exciting time. That's when we'll be making videos and we'll be talking a lot about the price of XRP. Is this the top? You know, and at the same time, there's still big announcements coming out from around Ripple and XRP at the same time. Even pushing the price higher maybe. But, you know, we got to get there. And to get there, it takes a lot of patience. So until then, we got to stay patient like always. But we are getting there little by little. Let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.